Hi everybody, welcome to Aikidoflow. Now, I'm gonna say a line which I say all the time. I should make a t-shirt that says this line. I've been a bouncer for over 25 years, okay? Now, as a bouncer, okay, you are limited to what you can do. Everybody seems to think that bouncers have a license to kill. You know, we can do whatever we want. It's not the case. Most managers of clubs don't want their bouncers going around hitting and punching people, okay? So we need to adapt and we need to learn decent techniques that are gonna get people out of the club and everyone's happy. So today, we're gonna have a look at this. I remember once I was in a situation.
Mr. Azubon?
License to kill.
License to kill.
Oh, so I was in a situation where I remember we had a situation where these guys, I think the guy, he chucked a glass of water at my manager or something like that. And the manager, there was a doorman called Sammy, brilliant doorman, okay? Manager, exactly what the manager said. I was working at Piccadilly Institute a long time ago. The manager said, Sammy, get him. So Sammy went up and Sammy hit him and elbowed him, okay? Next day I came back to work, Sammy wasn't there anymore. You know, they said, oh, Sammy's too violent, and they got rid of him. And it was all from the manager's direction, which kind of annoyed me. So fast forward now, I'm in a situation where I've got an aggressive guy in the club and he's not moving. He's been asked to leave several times. He's not moving. So this technique, how I would do it, I would come up to him and I was like the voice of wisdom. Okay, so this technique now, this is how it went, okay? This is how the scenario went. So the guy's here and he's mouthing it off with somebody, he's not moving. The manager says to me, look, he needs to come out. Now, I thought back to Sammy and I thought to myself, I can't hit the guy, I don't want to hit the guy. So what do I do to get him out? So what I did, his focus was on someone else, okay? So I come up here and I'm the voice of reason here. And I come and I say, I'm always quite gentle with my hands because if you go hard on someone, yeah, they tense up. So what I did, I gently just held him. I said to him, listen, I was talking to him, I said, listen, telling him, explaining to him, look, he needs to leave. The management's gonna call the police, you know. We've got all these bouncers around. Eventually what's gonna happen is they're gonna call these bouncers. And I kept touching his arm down here, getting him used to feeling, you know, my hand in his arm. And I'm just holding him, I was telling him to calm down. And I kept kind of turning his arm, turning around, looking around and saying, look, all these people there looking. So I kept getting him used to the feeling of me turning his wrist. And eventually what I did is I turned his wrist here. I came underneath here, I grabbed his thumb and I came here and I locked his wrist here. Now I love this technique simply because I don't have to inflict any pain. I can hold it like upwards so it's not inflicting any pain. If I really want to inflict pain, all I've got to do is bend his wrist in. I can do it with one hand.
Style up, beat it, get it, or no. Style up, beat it, get it, or no. Style up, beat it, get it, or no. Style up, beat it, get it, or no.
So this means I can restrain that wrist and I can walk with him. If I want to walk, you know, I can walk with him and I can tell people, move out of the way, please. You know, I can push doors open with this hand and I can do whatever I want. You know, if I really want to be evil, I can use both hands and really inflict that pain on him. But I don't want to do that. I just want to get him from A to B without him experiencing too much pain without having to throw any punches and without me ending up like Sammy. So it's just a case of me just getting a bit of restraint and just walking him out the door, walking him out and just saying to him, get him to the door and then, goodbye, mate. Close the door, done, he's gone. I love that technique. It's a nice wrist lock. It just inflicts a bit of pain here. But like I say, I always say, it gives me the choice. Do I want to inflict pain? Do I not want to inflict pain? It's give you that choice. So I love that technique. Now, we like to share all our experiences with you, okay? So we have made an online masterclass teaching you all our Aikidoflow techniques. You know, you've got hours of footage there. It's just showing you all the techniques which we have learned, the way we learned them, so you can actually train with us, you know? So you can go online, click on the links below, buy this online masterclass. So in conclusion, okay, bouncers, and if you didn't know, I've been a bouncer for 25 years, okay? We're always given a bad rep, okay? And I do not, when I first started doing bouncing, I met a lot of bouncers which I thought, wow, these people are mad. Like, what's wrong with these people? They were so violent and aggressive. And I never wanted to be painted with the same brush as them. So I always made a point of being a lot calmer, being a lot more passive, and just being more chivalrous and showing mercy to people. So that's why I love to adopt restraints and just techniques where I can go home that night and they can go home that night and sleep in their own beds, not in an ambulance. So we're always given a bad rep, but a lot of the bouncers I met over the years, great guys, you know, and the majority of us will always try to avoid a confrontation, which is where these techniques come into play. Now, if you want to learn these techniques, come down to our dojo. You know, we got a dojo in Northwest London, Queen's Park. All the links below this video. I can train with you one-on-one as well if that's what you prefer. As long as you're within the Greater London area, travel to you, we'll train, practice some techniques, or just come to the dojo and we'll learn. You know, we're always happy to see new faces come down and meet us and, you know, learn some techniques. So hopefully, if we don't see your next video, we'll see you at the dojo. Take care.
Style up, beat it.